Hello there, beautiful people of the internet. Today we will be playing some Austin. It's gonna be quite interesting because we are running a build that is quite untypical, I would say. I think most people won't make it work because it's really hard to pull it off. You're giving up a lot of things and you're counting on a lot of things regarding the enemy. For example, one of the skills is heavily reliant on having Gouden Loose or carriers in the game. Therefore, this game won't be consistent, but it will do some funny things. And I think it's a pretty enjoyable build overall. In general, Austin is a ship that is not really useful. I guess it's like one of the most useless steel ships out there. You're not consistent, you don't do a lot of damage in most games. Some games you just get deathstriked. Of course, there's like something with 460s or more. So, yeah, Austin in general is not my first choice for steel ships, especially if you're not familiar to the light cruiser type of playstyle. Austin is like the most glass cannon out there. Therefore, you will explode the moment you turn broadside. Sometimes your armament is so weak that they will get overprints, but usually, out of almost every angle, you're gonna get punished. You have some interesting side plating on the front of your nose, which is 25 millimeters, I believe. Therefore, sometimes you can bounce some shells. It's pretty interesting, at least if you're playing against cruisers. You're kind of angling a little bit, and if you kind of get them to shoot that side, you're gonna bounce some shells, which is, I believe, quite funny. But besides that, this ship will struggle in a lot of games. Yeah, it's not something I would advise to play on a regular base. It's just funny, and I think it's worth showing because it's also quite unique. You're not gonna have a lot of these type of ships in the game. There are only very few, and Austin in particular is, yeah, it's just so special. Like, I don't think there's anything really remotely close to that. He's turning broadside, therefore we will just shoot at him. Gets hopefully some good SAP pens into his side. And as you can see, we can pump out a lot of damage in a very short period of time, which is quite enjoyable. Obviously only for as long as the reload booster lasts. Afterwards you're just... DPM is kinda... it's not really good, right? Therefore you're just a bit reliant on having the reload booster available. That's why I'm running a build that if I'm getting focused by a carrier or dropped by a Howden or a Howden drops nearby and my anti-air is active, I'm gonna get reduced cooldown on all my consumables, which also means my consumables for the main reload booster, which will allow me to do a lot of... Oh my god, I'm actually dented, bro. Why am I not using a Hydro? Look at that, we don't have port protection, so we take almost a complete damage. I don't know, I'm pretty dented. I don't know why I didn't use my Hydro. That seems like a rather bad play, and it... I mean, we saw it. It was a really, really fucking bad play, so GG's to that, bro. Actually, Pepega. Let's see. Also, we are running double rubber, but this island is just way too good to not use it, so therefore we won't really make much use out of the double rubber so far. Maybe later on in the game, if we have to kite or something, we're gonna use our double rubber and actually get some pretty decent kiting going. This lover is pushing in. I don't know why. He's pretty low and he's just gonna die for free, but hey, I mean, whatever. And there comes the carrier, and that's unlucky timing, because if the carrier would have like joined the fight on this side, I don't know, let's say he joined it 30-40 seconds ago, then I would be able to already use 2 of my reload booster, just because of getting my stuff back faster. He's gonna aim for me, so we're just gonna go forward at this point. We have our reload booster available. Let's just see what we will do here. We spot the torps, so there's no real reason to do anything like that. The Colombo is pretty bad. Also, the timing from this carrier is like rather unfortunate, I say. And he instantly shoots us, obviously, man. Oh, okay, never mind. He does not shoot us. I judged too soon, I suppose. Okay. Man, bro, can I have spotting for more than like 2 seconds? That would be huge. Would actually be huge, because then I could shoot targets. I know it's like a crazy concept, but would definitely help if my DD was not sitting in Libertad's asshole. Like, that would definitely do something here. But yeah, whatever, I guess. Let's see. Let's bait him into shooting us again, hopefully. Okay, he does. Very good, very good. And now we use our F key. Because it seems like the carrier is gonna come here on a more regular base now. So, that would be nice. I don't know, my torps probably don't have the range. Oh, they actually had. But we missed all of them, so GG's to that. Someone nuked the man, so that was not all our damage. But yeah, still fine. We did some damage to him. There are no cross shots on the flank anymore, because the BB already died. So we are free to open water basically against Shinan. He will struggle on range. I think our arcs are slightly better than his. Our arcs are pretty terrible still, but better than his. So we should be landing theoretically more shots than him. Okay, the BB shot us, but I don't think he can lob that island, so we should be safe. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's use one of our heals, just to get back to some HP. Maybe use Hydro. Curse of the Submarine. And as you can see, like, the carrier was just here for a slight moment. And our reload booster is almost back, so that's fun. It's always enjoyable. I don't know, bro. We are getting spotted. We are gonna get raped here, I think. Which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know. I guess the submarine is spotting us, right? Our BB is doing a pretty good job at eating all of our torps. So that's nice. We could use the smoke, theoretically, I guess. Bro, can the submarine dive, please? Like, hello? What the fuck is happening? We don't quite get that angle, which is unfortunate. But we can push up a little further, I think. The question is that Colombo gonna shoot us, or is he gonna focus the Sicilia instead? If he's focusing the Sicilia, that would be very nice for us, but otherwise we might just... let's just die here for free, basically. Let's use one of our reload booster, because the carrier is gonna focus us the closer we get to him. Therefore, it's like not worth holding on to all of these reload boosters. I think he's gonna beach there. Not 100% sure, but I think he's gonna beach. Yeah, he's gonna beach there. So, let's aim for that. Why didn't I shoot, man? That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? And as you can see, our reload of our F key is reduced again. Oh my god, he's shooting at us, obviously. But we have a good rubber time, so... like, if he aimed properly, we should dodge most of it. He didn't aim properly, so we ate some damage, but it's fine. Let's use one of our death AAs. I don't think that should hit. I mean, maybe it slightly touches us, right? Yeah, it's slightly. But as you can already see, we are getting our stuff back really fast, which is nice. Unfortunately, half of my team is pretty useless here. They don't really do a lot. There's a fucking Jinan open watering against me, and my Napoli is not able to punish that, which is, yeah, obviously pretty unlucky. I mean, this Colombo should die, right? Right. He's dead. Very good. We already have our reload booster back again, because the carrier is striking us the entire time. Yeah, we need to get close to that island. Maybe we can get some more farming on the Wisconsin, which would be very nice. Besides that, hopefully my team is capable of like killing that Nakimov. He's open watering. I don't know. Is a rather bad concept for a Nakimov, but our Napoli is pretty dented, I guess. But also these planes, they just reduce my cooldown on the heal as well, so we have our heal back in no time, so that's very cool. Probably shouldn't have used that. Let's face it, we could have made greater use. Okay, let's turn in, because I'm not really feeling like dying today. And he will definitely shoot us, so let's be prepared for that. Okay, he shoots us. But our rubber time is so insane that usually we are able to dodge shots. Obviously sometimes you just get unlucky. Maybe with dispersion. Oh, now our FP would actually be very useful. Unfortunately we don't have it anymore, so yeah, GG's to that, man. GG's to that. But I didn't think that he would like int himself like this. Hopefully aimed in front of us and didn't aim for... Yeah, okay. He aimed in front of us. We can slightly move forward now. We should dodge like a second drop as well, hopefully. Not completely though. It's fine. We can work with that. Hopefully our carrier will spot this. I don't know. Is he? Yeah, okay. He's already kited. Or turned in at least. Which is unfortunate. Of course, like that we can't really do anything against him. And there's the DD free farming me on 14 kilometers. Which is also a funny concept in my opinion. Yeah, we got kinda griefed by our team here. It is what it is, we can't really change that, right? It's just unfortunate in general, generally speaking. But yeah, we're just getting perma-spotted here at this point. So the only thing left for us to do is maybe get some more shots into this man. But that's game. Oh, we couldn't really do much. I guess the early citadel on me was really unnecessary. Like, I don't know what we did there. That Napoli definitely deserved place poorly. He kinda inted himself. He should have killed that carrier a long time ago. We wouldn't have been spotted in that situation right there. And we could have maybe won this battle. But yeah, players are gonna grieve, I guess. Actually, to be honest, I think I'm gonna switch some skills here. Just because I don't think it's worth to have the extra HP pool. What we are gonna do here is we're gonna have Adrenaline Rush, we're gonna have the standard stuff. Then we take this, AA Defense and ASW Expert, which reduces our consumable preparation time by 50%. And then we will take the Superintendent just to get ourselves some better, some more heal at least. So let's see if we can get a better game than the last one. It was a bit unfortunate that we got griefed from the carrier this much. Therefore, we only could do 100k, but yeah, I mean, it's just standard, right? Like, the moment you are alone, or the moment you are slightly more forward than other ships on your side, the carrier is not gonna do anything else than to grief you, which is, well, a bit unfortunate. A bit unfortunate indeed. But yeah, we can't change that, so let's see what we can do in this game. We have an Eagle, which will allow us to hopefully activate our ASW expert and like anti-air expert, reducing our cooldown on all of our things. And even if the Eagle ignores us, there's still like ways to get use out of our skill. For example, spotter planes from BBs and all these other ships, they also activate our skill. Therefore, usually you will activate it. There are so many new ships now that have planes. Not only the hybrid ships have planes, but also you have a lot of Dutch ships, which will allow you to, like on a pretty regular base, proc that skill, which is also a pretty fun concept. And obviously you can play the Austin pretty standard, I guess, besides the SAP skill. But that's like, it's not something I enjoy, just because it's boring, and I think there are just better ships to do. And maxing for the F key, I think, is a pretty fun way to play the ship. Definitely, or probably not the most effective one, I guess. It's more consistent if you are just taking like outnumbered or, I don't know, something else. I guess there are more effective ways, but why play effective if you can also have some fun? And this build is definitely fun. The Eagle is coming to our side, so let's hope that we are getting griefed just the right amount to proc our F key several times, and not get griefed too heavily to just insta die. We are spotted, so like, something is gonna be here. We're gonna turn out here. There's a Yamato, like kinda our arch nemesis, I say. It's a bit hard to play against that, just because he overmatches everything from us. Not really much counterplay there. It's just a funny overmatch BB. So let's just see. Let's play it a bit passive. Of course the Libertad probably gonna send it into us. And I don't want to just die because of it. There we go, there's the Raider. I would have liked to be on the other side now, looking at the deployment. But I can't shoot, so he's shooting HG, thankfully. Let's see if we can get some solid damage into him. It's rather blind, but we're still hitting quite consistently, so that's nice to see. Also, he's doing a poor job at bot dodging, so that's 30k for free. Now the optimal case would obviously be if the carrier comes and maybe strikes like a target next to me and not me. But my anti-air is active, so I can... Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. I don't know, he does not have overmatch on me, I think. What? Huh? How laggy was that, bro? How did he got citadels? What the fuck, man? Yeah, I don't know what happened there, to be honest. He shouldn't have gotten citadels from that angle. I don't know, man. That looked like a Wargaming server moment. Also, that, on that angle, he shouldn't have. Realistically, he shouldn't have got any citadels. But it sometimes happen, right? Like, you can't really change that. The carrier is actually coming through here, which is nice, because we get our F key back faster, and also, adding to that, we get our heal back faster, which is nice, because we just lost our entire ship. It's a bit unfortunate that like, this amount of turrets are coming my way now. Of course, it prevents me from getting into that island position, which I want to take. Okay. So, we want to use our F key here, obviously. He's just perfectly in the perfect spot now. Just need it. And we want to use our F key as many times as possible. Especially in a game with a carrier, we will get it back pretty fast. So sticking to it and like, hoping for the perfect situation to use it is usually not paying off. It's just much better to use it on a regular base than to Wait for that perfect moment. Oh, there's the man. Yeah, my Giri top should be ready in like 30 seconds or something. Maybe faster. Actually, I don't know the readout. I mean, let's just keep it safe. Let's use our Hydro here. Top that angle. First, he might be pushing in. There's another set of another Squadron coming from our carrier, which is very nice, because it will spot the Yamato probably again. I mean, okay, he spotted himself anyways. And he's just sitting there, like that's just free real estate for us. Which obviously is quite enjoyable. I mean, who doesn't like farming some good old BBs? It's fun. Definitely not for the BB, but like for you it's fun. And that's like all that matters, right? Let's just shoot the reverse from this man. Okay, he's actually not reversing. Like, this Yamato is a questionable gamer. A very questionable gamer indeed. We instantly get a fire again. Okay, we get the kill. Very nice. There's the enemy carrier. It's not going for us, so I guess we could have used FAA, of course we're not gonna use it for anything else. We turn into a kite, of course you see Libertad pushing in as well. We have our app key back, thanks to the carrier. So that's very nice. That's very cool, I guess. So the goal here is to just survive that one salvo from the Alaska, and then we should kill him easily, quite easily. The only issue is just surviving that first salvo. But that's gonna be our goal here. Oh, he goes to the opposite side. Why, man? Why do you do that? Now you just wasted my time going to the other side and topping that. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever. Then we will just go to the opposite side. Just walk in front of him. Hopefully getting some good damage into him. I don't know. Maybe he will just stay there. But that would be really retarded from him, because he couldn't really do anything in the rest of this game. We should probably go pre-kite, because you never know, these people are quite Pepega and they might as well just broadside around the corner to get like this one good salvo into you, so you might just better be pre-kited there. Interesting. I think my tops have the range. So, probably gonna repair one flood here. That's why we load the HE, and then just blast him with our F key the moment we get it. I mean, we already have it. I mean, the moment his damage control runs out, which should be around now. So hopefully we set some permafires now. Likely if we shoot literally a million shells at him. He does not really have superstructure, which is a big issue. But besides that, we can get some sort of damage into him here. Yeah, we got a double fire. Now it's time to go unspotted. Otherwise the secondaries will just shred us. He has like a really high DPM for secondaries, so not really worth sticking around that. There's some torps. What are these torps? I guess carrier torps? Should be carrier traps, right? He's behind the island, so we might as well want to get some more shots into him. He's running on a double fire, so he might just die from that. But you never know. Maybe he's not, but I think he's gonna die from that. Unlikely that he survives a double fire here. No, he's dead. Very cool. Let's go back into this. Oh, never mind. He actually survives. Interesting. Interesting indeed, I say. I mean, not for long though. Our carrier just grabs that kill real quick. Oh, look at that Alaska. He's aiming for us. We will just angle ourselves in a way where he probably hits that 25mm plating. Never mind, he just full pens are it's just whatever, I guess. He just ignores our armament. Really unpleasant, I say. But what can you do? Well, let's see if we can grab the carrier kill. Maybe getting ourselves 200k in this game. Otherwise, I mean, it's fine. 160 is pretty decent, I say. Could have been more. And also we could have been more aggressive if we didn't eat this bullshit citadel at the start. I don't know, like, it was a double citadel and I don't know, maybe I misjudged the angle I was at. But I think it was bullshit. Like straight up bullshit. I don't think that should have been citadels there. Maybe the server lag or something. But I don't think that should have been citadels. Period. So let's just see. Okay, the carrier is probably sitting here. We have some time to reach that position, hopefully. And maybe we can kill him. That would be my hope, at least. Okay, we get the kill. Very cool. He would have died anyways. I guess the carrier is gonna grow for us, because we are low HP target, so let's see. So we should get our F key theoretically back pretty fast, I guess. That he's almost dying, which is bad, because it reduces the time we have in this game. I mean, maybe the Eagle is gonna get a trade on the Libertad, but the Libertad is healing, so it's unlikely. Very unlikely, unfortunately. But yeah, you never know. No. That's a definite no. We want to get that carrier's attention, but he's just not going for us. He's just always sailing to the opposite side. Unlucky. We could have gotten that kill. We just don't have enough time. That's just unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But yeah, what can you do, right? What can you do? No way, he's running into the opposite direction, bro. Ah, man. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, GG's, man. GG's. I didn't expect him to be that dented. I thought he's just gonna sit at that island, but... yeah, I guess the carrier had other plans. GG's. Would have helped if our carrier would have just early spotted that. So we could have also adapted to that and maybe get some more damage into him, but... yeah, it's fine. I mean, definitely could have been 200k. The moment our carrier spots that enemy carrier and we know that he's running away from the island, we could have repositioned. But yeah, I guess it's fine. We didn't talk about the equipment. Just a quick heads up, we're just running a double rubber, so we can open water. As said, quite unusual build. We worsen our concealment with the double rubber, but we have higher chances of dodging and surviving if we have to open water. But yeah, this ship does not really want to open water, so this build is not ideal, I guess. But it's fun. It's just the most fun I get when playing the ship. That's why I'm running the build, not to optimize anything. I mean, I think it's pretty effective against in most games. This game is prime example of it not being effective. Of course, there's literally no carrier, no Dutch ship, no nothing. But yeah, usually it's pretty effective. And usually I average around, I think, 140, 150, something around that. So it's pretty decent, pretty good. I mean, sometimes your rounds will end like 5 minutes into the game. Of course, there's a Shiki or Yamato shooting you. But other games will last longer, and that's when you can really get a lot of value out of the F key. Of course, you can use it a lot of times. So, what do we have here? As said, pretty unfortunate matchmaking. Doesn't really happen too often that we don't get a carrier, that we don't get a Dutch ship, at least one in the game. No hybrids, no nothing. Yeah, but it happens. Let's see how our build will function in this case scenario. But as you could have seen, like the first game, only 100k. Quite unfortunately, we got sold by our teammates. And we ate an unlucky citadel completely on me. And second game, we could just farm the Yamato basically for free the entire game. So also not that interesting, I guess. But still, quite a fun ship to play. Something I really enjoy. So let's see if we can get some good value out of this ship now. There's already a pawn there. There should be no DD in the middle. But yeah, you never know. They have a bungo. Which kind of scares me. Because I don't really like playing against bungos. Okay, let's angle, just in case there's actually a bungo sitting right there. And we don't want to get death struck, so I rather lose some DPM, but survive. Oh, look at that, there's the bungo. I already sniffed that there would be a bungo somewhere here. Let's see. Didn't do too much, so that's good. The Los Angeles is coming behind the island. We are missing no BB, so we are free to turn here. Getting back into a middle-ish position. Maybe farming that Los Angeles a bit further. Because he's probably gonna turn out. Like, there's no way that he's just gonna commit. He's gonna turn out here. And we can maybe land some perma fires on him. Because he obviously repaired the triple fire. I guess that's like just a normal reaction, right? If you get set on a triple fire, you might want to consider repairing that. Okay, we got a fire on this dude. As I said, there's no BB here, so there's no need for us to worry. It's a bit unfortunate that the Los Angeles is going straight like this, of course it forces us to go pretty deep into that, but it's fine. What can happen, right? What can happen? Nothing. We're just raided by that Alaska right now. Interesting. Oh. What's that now? Decided. It's a Shinan, right? No, Shinan is already spotted. What is that? Is it a Eagle? Not Eagle. How? Or something? Oh, a lot of shells coming my way. I don't know. No, someone else got the fire. Unlucky. Yeah, repaired that. Let's just talk that. There's not a lot we can do here. Ooh, look at that Euro man. What the fuck is he doing? We pen his broadside, so therefore we will get a lot of damage. Unfortunately, we kind of missed a lot of our F key, but we still halved him, so I guess it's fine, right? It's fine. We still got some... okay, he uses his F key, but I think he aimed in front of me, so should be fine. Let's accelerate again. Maybe play up in the islands, getting some farm on the Iowa probably, because that will limit the shots we are taking. Okay, some tops coming. I don't know, right now my consumable management is pretty bad. I should use my Hydro more often. I should have expected tops coming this way, but I almost ate them. Of course I'm dented or something. Okay, it's going forward again. Raided again. But we should be raided only shortly, because we will leave his range in some time, so that should be good. To be honest, Bungie rotating into the middle is kinda griefing me right now. I don't know, I don't think I should go for the middle spot now, just because the Bungo will annihilate me. I guess we will go to the upper flank. Let the Iowa be at Iowa. Obviously I would have liked freely farming that, but yeah. Sometimes you just have to adapt. And if that Bungo just wants to go in here, not a whole lot we can do against that. Let's see though, I want to get at least one FK on that man, like in Iowa it's just way too juicy to miss out on. Okay, we don't see him yet. Ah, okay, now we see him. But we're still just gonna get some shots into that man. Might as well, right? It's relatively free from this position here. He's turning out, but still, that will push us over, okay, over 100k. He shoots at us, but as you can see, my rubber time is insane, so we just dodge these. Let's go to the other side, right? I mean, would also be a possibility to just farm that man. To be honest, how rude of him to just shoot at me. Like, what is he thinking? Okay. We get tops back. So we will top that angle from him. Okay, Des Moines. I don't know why you leave the island. It might happen that we don't have a Des Moines in a couple of seconds. Oh, we are spotted. What? We are spotted. Why are we spotted though? I don't know. Seems a bit odd. Ah, there's something in the cap, man. What is that? Akumo? Oh. Ooh, man. He almost got us there. I didn't see his shells. It's a bit unfortunate. Like, you have all these white islands, and his shells, if they're AP, they are white as well, so it's just hard to see them. Okay, he actually goes there. Yeah, well, then we will actually go to the other side, because I'm not gonna run after that man. It's no point, realistically. I'm not gonna do too much. Let's maybe see if we can get some solid hits into that Pommern here. Let's do a turnout here. We can do it relatively quickly. I want to get a permafire on him, preferably. Just so he has to repair, or hopefully he does repair. I don't know if he will. So, I guess he does not. Okay, let's just use FP and kill him here. We should aim though. It would help us significantly. Huh, he just goes 8k, I guess. Can't do that. There's the Avo. Okay, let's get closer again. Because the way we are positioned right now, can't really shoot too much. We want to get in top range, preferably. Or maybe also getting a bit closer to the caps. So we have a window where we can also go back farming the Iowa and the Bongo. Hated our tops. I already questioned why he would turn that way, because his guns are turned to the right, and why would he turn it to the right, reducing his angles. But yeah, he proved me wrong. He never wanted to do that, so GG's. We just missed our tops. Also, we have Ozzy. I think that's the first game where we actually activate him. So, very nice. Obviously, he's dead. Unfortunately. But what can you do? We'll try to go for that Bongo and Iowa, because I don't think that this Los Andes is going to survive for much longer. There's a Shimmer sitting in his face. So, I'd rather go to the double biggie. The chances are hopefully higher that at least one of them is farmable for me. Also, Los Andes is a pretty bad target to shoot at. We will not get any damage. It's all guns and secondaries. There's no superstructure, so we're gonna heal a bit. Just because we might survive some food pens. As you can see, our HP pool is quite low, so we have to pay attention to enemy shots. Otherwise, we might as well just lose our entire ship. Maybe we lose our Jamba. I wouldn't mind that, not to be rude, but just to prolong the game a little bit. We didn't do too much yet, we didn't get any kills, they were kind of robbed from us. So I wouldn't complain if we can maybe get some damage now on the BBs up there. We pen 36mm, which I think is pretty nice. It allows us to punish broadsides pretty good. At least against cruisers. Most BBs not, but yeah, cruisers at least you can punish. And BBs, I mean, you just have to farm them, right? And they're just gonna die anyways at some point. So yeah, I think it's just fine. Let's maybe let our M1 set some fires on that Iowa. Okay, never mind, I was just dying for free, I don't know, man. Oh my god, bro, are you not seeing where I'm going, bro? Hello? Rather odd gameplay from this Dutch dude. Oh, we get the kill. Quite a steal, but I mean, like, a lot of kills in this game were stolen from us, so I don't really feel guilty for that. Let's see though if we can get some good damage into that Bongo. Oh, that's great. That he's actually turned out. Why did we turn in? We limited our shots like that. I don't know, man. We are just playing bad right now. We could have gotten our 200k with that F key, but yeah, I didn't show broadside, so not all my guns could shoot, so we didn't get our 200k here. There's a Jäger close by the way. Maybe we can get 2 kills actually. I wouldn't mind, that would be really nice. Oh, it's the Haro actually. It is actually the Haro. Oh my god, yeah, but probably dead here. No, we survived, man. GG's. I think we can dodge that. Truth be told, I couldn't dodge that. Man. Like on this distance, even our great rubber time is not helping us. I mean, we did 200k, right? And 200k is fine. Yeah, not crazy games. Definitely not crazy. I mean, in that situation, I kind of fucked up. If I would have hit some more shells on my first F key, we could have gotten a lot more damage. But yeah, I'm a Pepega and I don't know. I just didn't, and therefore we got killed in the end because the Bongo still had enough HP pool to do that. Unlucky. Very unlucky. But yeah, whatever. 200k is still a good game. Very cool game, I think. Because it was one of the games where basically nothing was working in our favor. There was no carrier, there was no Dutch ship. But we still pulled it off and got a decent end result, I say. Decent. But yeah, if Halsey procs mid-game, maybe, because you got the Confederate, that reduces your reload time, then you have your F key. It's getting pretty funny at that point. You just shred through these people. So, definitely funny. Let's watch till the end. I want to see the results of this game. I think we are pretty likely to be first in the team. But yeah. That Haro should not have his tops ready, I think, because he used them on us, but yeah, maybe he does have them ready, I don't know. Probably eating these tops, right? Ha! GG's. I mean, that speeds up the game. I don't mind that at all. Let's see, hopefully our Moin is not dying to some random turps. I just want to see the end results, guys. Let's go. That's game. Very good. Very, very good. Not even first in the team. A bit off. The Moin is a bit above us. But still, funny game. Some good farming on some of the BBs. No damage on DDs though, because they were not spotted in front of me. In the middle there were no DDs at all, so. But sometimes Austin is also really good. If you get close to caps, you can just death strike DDs. So that's it for today's. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.